We're live. Gonna make some content that hopefully engages some people, because everyone's gonna be asking this in a bear market. Is it this? Is it that? Now, if HEX was at all-time highs, if all the cryptocurrencies were at all-time highs, it might be a whole different sentiment. But I thought I would stir the pot and do what some people do and try and, divide and conquer everyone. Jeez, we've come a long way. We've come a long way as Hexicans. Nah, I know, it's a bear market. Everything's down. We all wanted Lambos. We had all these high expectations when, as I'm going to break down, there is none. It's the code. It's immutable. It's the safe within the safe. But people don't care about that. So before I cover some just random stuff I'm seeing on Twitter, and I'm like, nah, man, that's why are people saying this? Fair enough, it's like discussion or whatever. But the words that you state on Twitter, they have meaning. They have, you have to, I don't know, be more selective, be more specific. And if you're going to be so broad, then, I thought, oh, well, I might as well cover it. Maybe get some likes, maybe get some views. But in the meantime, we have this guy, SBF, right? Out on bail. So the Bernie Madoff of crypto, larger than Bernie Madoff? Not sure, I have to check the numbers. Has, claimed he hasn't got much money, and now he's out and somehow on a $250 million bond. 2.5 million I'll be going, what? 250,000 I'll be going, what? $250 million bond, and they can okay, alright. Fair enough. And if that's not good enough, with some Christmas cheer, I don't know if you I'm in Australia, so this is not really that relevant except for watching the flow-on effects in the geoeconomic environment. We're seeing 4,155 pages. I think it's called fine print, written in fine print, which is small, pretty small, with single spacing, which is that many pages. Was read in 3 days and understood and made a decision on. I could go into that, but who cares, right? All we care about is mad gains. So I'm gonna soothe myself. Later on, I'm gonna go donate some stuff to charity, because maybe that would be a good thing. Start our own businesses, get successful. Donate to charities, change the world for the better. What the heck? That's what we're gonna do. Instead, I'm reading this on some platforms. Now, I didn't want to say who did this, but so this appears in my feed, and so I thought, well, I'll make a video, is HEX a scam? Because people are gonna be like, oh, the price is not at all-time highs. Oh, and what else could be talking about? Oh, I sacrificed money, I wanted it back. I waited for so long. I had expectations. Okay. So sacrifice. What does sacrifice mean? I'm speechless. You have this is what I'm saying. Maybe I guess it's hard because it's Twitter. To add a lot more context, and maybe I should have gone through the whole thread, read the whole thing. But it's good to if I was completely new to this space and I saw these words, and I'll go, "What the fuck is this?" This one here that bugs me. They said they would support the price. Who's they? Is this something everyone in the community is aware of that I'm not? It's I don't like information being withheld from me, I don't think it is. What I'm saying is this could be interpreted as there's some insider knowledge or something, which to my best of my knowledge there is not. all this stuff I create. Look at it, it's cringe. No one's watching this. It's not paid. It's not shit. I came across a token, which I learned was a token. I thought it was a coin, and did some research into it. I thought, no shit, this could, if it does like what it's intended to do, by the code, by the T-share system, through the staking mechanism, which is actually a burn function, which allows you to like mint your own later on. This could, actually help change my life for the better, which it did. But because I didn't take profits at all-time high, I can bitch and whine and complain all I want and shake my fist to the air because there's no one else to blame but me, right? Now, others might have done that in a larger scale and they would be pissed. I could imagine. I can't imagine, but if I had larger figures, a few more zeros and shit like that, that would be some big numbers that have changed on the screen. But thinking back, have a think about it. So 7 cents to like 7K. That's pretty good, right? Yeah. But then most of us are going to be looking, but 70K back to 7K. I'm so sad now. Like, the fuck? So that's the thoughts I'm now taking is, just be grateful. It's the truth engine, and people, if they said what they were going to do and have done it over time in the market beats time in the market, might have performed better. There's never been any never had any expectations. I understood what sacrifice meant, which, that saying, like, never invest more than you can afford to lose. What do you think? If it said never sacrifice, the saying would technically be, if you, sacrifice, what sacrifice means, it would say, if you sacrifice, you're not getting it back. Technically, to me, that's my understanding. Now, everyone's probably hanging out for Pulse Chain and Pulse X and HEX to go to all-time highs. But if you just take a little step back, have a look what's going on in the geo-economic environment. It is not good. There is wars. There is the economy, inflation. There's the supply chain issues. And everyone's bitching and crying because their crypto is not at all-time highs. Like, not everyone, but generally speaking. So I'm just expecting some haters to come along and start having a little dig and then start saying that fucking HEX is a scam and this and that. And then later on, like my forecast, when HEX is at new all-time highs, if it gets to new all-time highs, because no expectations, no forward, what is that word? Forward-leaning statement? Something like that. Nothing like that here. But if I think that it's going to go high in the future, then probably a good time to accumulate would be when it's lower. As opposed to buying in at the top, then it goes back down, then you might be sad. But, everyone knows everything, It's relentless. The world's relentless. So I thought I'll make a controversial video. Not a controversial. I thought I'd make a video which might engage HEX haters to try and draw them out, see who they are. This just frustrated me. The wording. They said they would support the price at 20 cents. Who is they? Like, context, details. Are people withholding information? Like, it doesn't sound good to me, man. Like, if I found out that, if I could imagine if people found out that they'd been scammed, but they would be pissed, like, and what? You'd be scammed after creating, after a community's been created and strongly formed and forged and all this shit. Imagine a pissed off community. Like, was that what you think would like be that's good optics? That's good. Like, that's a good logical plan. I don't think it is. Like, it's insane to watch, That's about it, man. Like, my take is HEX is doing its thing, and it got to all-time highs. It's pulled back sharply. So is the rest of the economy. So is the rest of the crypto. In the next bull run, all this FUD community division will probably go away, and everyone who had disappeared off the face of the planet, never to be seen again, will all start popping up like mushrooms, saying how they were Hexicans all along. Or, again, or there could be extremely intelligent people and then just sort of stepping back, like, fuck this shit. I'm not making myself public. I'm not putting my face to this, you know, all the rest of it. But I thought, hey, why not, you know? Merry Christmas. But yeah, man, like, it's frustrating. Frustrating. Like, who's they? Who's they? Who's they? I don't know. Like, just time, patience. And time will reveal all, right? Won't it? I'm pretty sure it will, because a lot of stuff is coming out through time. Alright, that's about all I've got for this one. What else? What else? Yeah, I just can't believe this guy, man. SBF out. Like, I wonder if he's in, like, protective custody or something. Like, I'm not sure. Because that's a lot of money, man. Like, you might frustrate the wrong type of people with that sort of money. Like, through the sheer amount of... I forget about this Twitter bullshit. Back to SBF. Like, you might frustrate some pretty... Like, you might frustrate the government, man. Like, do you really want them coming after you like they already are? I don't know. You know the joke, like the camera... At least we know the cameras work in the same jail that he might be going to. Maybe someone got worried that he goes, you know, it's prison, and the same one the Epstein ones went to, the cameras might malfunction mysteriously, and who knows, right? I don't know. God, who would have thought in 2022 I'll be making a video called "Is HEX a Scam?" What has it done since, man? Like, it's gone from fractions of a cent, fractions of a penny, to all-time high, like plus 50 cents. And if you had staked all this time, you've got more HEX than ever. And the price has gone down. But then if you're staking out for 15 years, like, I'm pretty sure people had some ladders or something like that. So I'm assuming, based on the chain analysis, that some people are selling, and they enjoy selling a lot, because this is what everyone starts blaming everyone else who's selling. Why are they selling it? And they start crying and bitching and whinging instead of living their life. I don't know, getting some time back, trying to enjoy some shit. Maybe people haven't been through much, man. Maybe this is some of the pain they have to go through, the suffering, to understand that, you know, this is life. I don't know. Maybe there's just weak people out there. Don't know. Living in a bunch of betas. Maybe with a bunch of soy boys, huh? Maybe, you know. But when it comes to money, man, no one likes being messed with. No one likes being crossed. Especially SBF, man. Oof. I honestly think, man, he's gonna have some, like, I don't know. I would imagine he would have some sort of security detail because of the, like, crime he's alleged to commit, whatever. Yeah, it's getting pretty serious, people, with that sort of money. Ooh. And the frustrating thing, you know, what could have stopped all this? DeFi? What are people legislating? What did he legislate against? SBF? DeFi? You know, what's the government going to try and crack down on? DeFi? Crazy. Meanwhile, in the background, Uniswap came out, teamed up with MoonPay, and you can buy, I'm pretty sure you can buy crypto on your credit card through their decentralized exchange. I mean, That's pretty cool. Imagine, just imagine, all right? Imagine if that happened with PulseX. Oh my god. You'd have a fiat on and off ramp. I'm not sure if other people are working on it. You'd have cheaper fees. You'd have all this stuff. But everyone's all too upset because their bags are a bit smaller. Because they couldn't sell as much as they planned to sell. I could be one of them, but I learned how to move on. And diamonds formed out of extreme pressure. So, yeah, not too much. Like, my honest opinion, HEX is not a scam. If you frame it in a certain way, you could say you were done wrong because you believe you were done wrong. But then if you actually look at what took place, no. Yeah, it's just hard to say. Someone buys the top, man, they're going to be upset, angry, emotional. That's not good. Not a good look for, I guess, the cryptocurrency if people have lost money on it. Then it's like, how do you try and explain to them that if you buy it at $1 and it goes to, like, 10 cents and you buy the same amount again and then it goes back up to $2, if it did that, like, what would it have been a good idea to buy that second stack? I don't know, but if I had 250 million, I don't know. Would you be buying some HEX with that? Because if you bought that much HEX and the behavior of participants seemed to be one way, then not everyone's going to have fun. Because I'm pretty sure there was a stream and it was just like a brief explanation. It was like, it's like a game. And if everyone, decides to go out, they have fun. But if you do the opposite, then you don't have fun. So if everyone, I can't remember what it was. If everyone decides to, stay at home and you go out, you going out won't be fun. But if everyone decides to go out and you go out, you'll be fun. So we're seeing some very interesting game theory play out. We're seeing some emotions come out. We're seeing some, I guess, what's the word? We're seeing people's personalities come out, especially through live streaming and things like that, depending on whether the live streams are still happening, they're not happening, even just content's being created, what they're covering, what they're not covering, where they're getting the information from, if it's being regurgitated, if it's fresh, if it's new, if it's accurate, if it's relevant, if we're able to punch through our echo chamber. And this is the funny thing, back to this one, like, if all we did as Hexicans, this is my personal thoughts, if all we did as Hexicans, even though we're a diverse bunch of people from across the globe, we have all different interests, so it's obviously that some people are going to conflict if you say the wrong thing, just like the real world. Imagine your family, you have enough, most people have enough issues within their own family, so you multiply that and multiply that again, then you have the planet, you have the political groups, you have all sorts of shit. So within the Hexagon group, that will exist. But when it's like outrage marketing is not effective, wouldn't the outrage marketing be trying to target people who are not aware of HEX, and they might come across maybe Richard Hart himself? I watched a video, I think it was from, might have been Andrew Tate, and he was just saying, like, if you want attention, go online, spend millions and millions and millions and millions and millions and buy supercars and just do the craziest shit that no one can do that. No one, except maybe someone who is rumored to be a billionaire. Maybe someone with that sort of financial backing might be able to do some outrageous shit. But that's just my understanding, and that's my memory. That's my experience in his life. So personally, I think it's funny when the outrage marketing comes. I think it's funny some of the shit I see, and what the like buying all this insane stuff. It sort of made me want to do that, but not buy like the same stuff. But I was like thinking the other day, I'll buy all this, like I've got this stuff on sale, through the shops. I think it was an LSKD brand or something. You can't really see it. It's like, anyway, and I got like a big giant box of this shit. It was like cheap, got it for discount. I actually I thought it'd be funny to like just stack it all on me. I still might do it and just put it on Instagram or something, or like on YouTube, just walk around with all this stuff on. But like people were just too serious? They can't handle that? It's like, the fuck? It's just relax. And I'm gonna go out to donate charity, so I gotta go soon. Like I thought we we're gonna get so rich and so wealthy in the future that we'll be able to open our own charities and change the world that way. But it feels like people are salty because they bought at the top and they can't get their Lambos. And who are I don't know. But crypto's not going away. And I was reading somewhere else the other day, it was giving me cold chills. It's like, did you know? Hey, Bean Bear, what is happening? Yeah, different time frame. Hey, it's like early in it's like morning over here, like 9 o'clock, about 10 o'clock. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas, man. I might make like a Christmas stream and just have it randomly open and just see if anyone stops by. Just be like, everyone comes in. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Where was I? I lost my train of thought. It can't have been that important, man. Yeah, I was just covering some just the stuff I'm seeing, man. Everyone's like super fudding, upset because they haven't got their Lambos. I'm like, dude, like when this bear market ends, when the pain's over, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get through it. And I mean, if you don't sell and you have like enough t-shirts and you've staked out and shit like that, like yeah, cool. I mean, it just depends what I'm doing as well. It's a nightmare, man. I don't know, like, for me, it's a nightmare with the whole family shit. Oh my God. Christmas seems to bring out the worst in people. Like, generally speaking. Some people might have, like, a fairy tale life and all that, but nah, not here. Just like normal, I think. But yeah. So I can imagine, yeah, people probably get frustrated at what's going on in their life and they just go on to Twitter and create some shit show, it's crazy. Yeah, that's all right. I can imagine, seriously, I imagine in a few years, just if HEX actually cracks new all-time highs and then new all-time highs, performs like a Bitcoin or Ethereum or something like that, and then you have the Pulse chain, and then you have the Pulse X, and then everyone will be, I can imagine everyone being upset because they didn't get in as early, They didn't sacrifice. Whereas the money was like, oh, I want my money, I sacrificed. It's so funny. It's just crazy. But yeah, that's about it. Nice. Yeah, no, it's not. It's like I have a sister and she's painful, bro. Like, oh. And like, it's just like a weird dynamic. Me and the missus at home as well, like full chill. I don't have kids, I have dogs. Not kids yet. But yeah, it's just like that's the chill part. The frustrating part is trying to go out and expand beyond that. That's what I think anyway. That's what I think. But yeah. That's about it, man. Just chilling. I was gonna donate some dog food to the like animal shelter and some cat food as well. And so hopefully I'll not tax the virus, get my receipt, And I'm pretty sure you can claim back those expenses if they provide you a receipt, and you can claim back the amount you spent on the food as a potential, whatever the thing's called. I should know this, but maybe I won't say it on air. What else? I reckon if I had enough money, enough capital, as well as buying Lambos and helicopters and private jets and islands and shit like that, mansions, I would probably have to, with that time, have some sort of charity in place or charities in place, or at least fund them. And then maybe like the ones that look after animals, the ones that look after homeless people, and then, you know, yeah, work from there. But yeah, so hopefully, I'll close it out about half an hour, 25 minutes so far. But yeah, I just thought I'd make a video called "Is HEX a Scam?" and people can jump on and be like, "Oh, it's a scam" in the comments. But okay, I'll flush them all out, see who the people are that think it's a scam. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, that's true. If you got a plane, you need an airport. So you could buy an airport, buy the infrastructure. Oh, well, if HEX does like multiple dollars, and people who didn't cry and whinge and I guess sell all their profits, maybe those are the people who will have like a Hexco airport, and everyone will like be able to fly their jets into the fucking into the airport. We'll have to decentralize it, because you don't want like a centralized attack vector. So you want like multiple airports, you know, so not all the Hexagon planes are all kept in one spot. You're going to keep them all spread across the planet. That's probably the sensible thing to do. Maybe we'll have our own Hexagon supply chains as well. We'll develop some sort of means to create our own food, organic food and all that stuff. Even unhealthy food, snacks, whatever, fast food chains. You know, Hexagons like to rule the world or something. I thought that was the dream. Not to rule the world with a, like, in a bad way, but just if you have enough economic mass, you could make change, like, for the better, you know? Every country you go to, every city, there'll be at least one Hexagon in there, embedded. Oh my god. Yeah, imagine that. Imagine. What if it happens, man? What if it happens? We'll be looking back on these videos and be like, bro, what the fuck? Look at us now. And it's not that hard to believe, really, that HEX does what? A 10x? 100x? It's done 10,000x before. Look at the price of, like, most cryptocurrencies that have what they've done, the successful ones, Bitcoin, Ethereum. Oh my god, it's like, and people, as I was saying before, the top investors are like, by the way, now is the time to buy some crypto. They weren't, I don't think they were mentioning HEX, but they were like just saying crypto in general is at a low. Maybe it's time to buy some more. Again, that was not financial advice either. They were just pointing out that seeing what it's done, it's, you know, it's most likely to go up over time. And then there's the whole Tether FUD, which may or may not eventuate. Oh, what would that be? How about a 5 or 12x? What's it now? Man, I don't even... Oh, do I want to look at the price? Ooh. Let's look at the price. Nice and uplifting message for the world. For the Hexagon. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh, so I'm seeing V3 HEX USDC. Oh my god. I'm seeing 2.391 cents. Okay. That sucks. 0.023. What did I say? 91391. So 512x, I just times it by 512, yeah. Oh my god. What the fuck? Imagine that. And now at that point, people will be saying, Hex is a scam because I didn't buy it at 2.3 something cents. Oh my god, imagine that. Okay, so imagine a round figure. So you had 100,000 hex, right? And you bought it 0.02391. That's $2,391. Imagine you stake that out for, I don't know how long, 3 years, 4 years, 5, whatever, something. Or you break that down to maybe. So 100,000 times 12.24192. Yeah, that's melting faces from under 3,000 to 1,000,002. Like, oh my god. And then imagine you have the imagine you have Pulse Chain that's launched if you were lucky enough to get in on that, and then you have Pulse X launched and it actually functions, and you maybe there's fiat on and off ramps. I don't know. Maybe there's what's it called? You got like the yield farming and all that shit, and you've got like the single-sided, double-sided, and it would be the infinite money hack. For some, even at small levels, that's insane. But like, people want it now. We gotta have it now. You know, I bought like yesterday. I want it to go up to $1 million now. So what about the people that bought in the beginning and then they did insane shit and blew minds, and then it's pulled back a bit to like, you'd almost say it's normal levels, but look at the global economy. It's just fucked. You got like Russia saying like the word war now to a special military operation. Oh my god. But again, I hope not that they're engaging tactical nuclear warfare. I don't see how it's pulling back. That's the problem. Maybe secretly the US Fed's invested in HEX and they're buying up all the T shares, and they know that how much it's going to moon hard, and then through inflation they will be able to get the national debt under control to a neutral level once it it does a 512x. You heard it here first on this stream. Oh yeah, no, that's all I got, man. People saying HEX is a scam. What is happening? What is happening? Not much, man. Not much is happening because, yeah. Catching the replay, I was like, making some very weak arguments for HEX being a scam, because it's probably not. Because what it's done, it's still up, it's still running. There's a whole bunch of HEX skins running around, and I don't think people want a whole bunch of pissed off Hexicans at their own cryptocurrency, their own bags. Like, that's insane. More likely it's going to go up in the long run is my analysis. Because that's what it does. What's that? I'll Google that. Yeah, nah, not much is happening, man. I was just saying I might do a Christmas stream or something. Happy Easter. Hang on, wait. What's Merry Christmas? Is it this one? Hang on, and how do I do in finish? This one. What else? What other nations we got in the chat? Come on. Hexkins global Hexkins worldwide. I prefer saying Hexkins worldwide, but that's just me. Man, what are we gonna do? We got 13 more years of this, and that's if you haven't rolled any new stakes. we got Bernie Madoff level like scams unraveling in front of us. I'm honestly, man, I wouldn't mind trying to figure out how to get into politics to get some of this stuff pushed through the parliament or put forward to the parliament. But like, you know, this is what we should be doing. Regarding cryptocurrency, there was like something with Brazil. They thought there was something with Bitcoin. I don't know, but then like I reckon you'd get in there, get into politics, and then you'd be there, and you'd have to like toe the party like political line, and if they're not, you know, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't understand this. These people, they flip flop. They're like, oh, I'm a Hexagon, and they're just not. I'm like, wait, the Truth Engine. What happened to that? Didn't you do any, like, you know? Yeah, it's crazy. That's why it's going to be fascinating to watch this like whole community just grow and evolve over time. We like might level up insanely, like Pokemon style, or that guy from what's that show? I don't know if you guys saw it. It's like Power Rangers, and they all combine, become like the Super Megazord or some shit. But yeah. Alright, I'll head off soon, guys. I've got to go donate. Do the right thing. I want to do the right thing. It's actually the missus' idea. She's like, oh, I got this food for the animals. Okay, fair enough. And when she said that, it triggered. I'm like, oh, like it triggered some memories. I'm like, oh, I think you can actually donate to the like, yeah, you can donate. Like even like food to the homeless, people can donate. Like you can, I think I have to find out, double check your jurisdiction on that. But you can like take food and take it to a homeless shelter, like a charity, and donate it, or whether they want money or actual food. But it's it decreases your taxable income if you have any. Again, everyone's different. Yeah, this is a Hex scam video of 2022 coming to a close. I just want to keep going, but yeah, we'll for a little bit, but. I'm running out of content because it's like a patience game, and yeah, they become monsters. I can honestly see that happening. Like, yeah, if we as a species can survive it all and not somehow trap ourselves in a prison, or somehow like give away our freedoms, or somehow blow ourselves off the map. Yeah. Alright, on that note, Merry Christmas everyone, and peace out. Where is it? Trying to find my end stream button. Trying to find any Christmas stuff I've got lying around. No, there's nothing. Alright. I'll see you next stream, guys. See you next stream.